Please adhere to YouTube's selected guidelines before viewing the content of this video. I do not encourage or condone any products, actions, or behaviors shown in this video. All videos are produced in a safe, professional, and controlled environment. Please do not attempt to replicate any actions performed during the video. All actions are performed by professionals.
Alrighty, so today I'm going to be smoking an entire bowl of Kizami tobacco out of a corncob pipe to literally almost die from nicotine poisoning. Let me tell y'all what, Kizami tobacco is some intense stuff. It is crazy strong because it's meant to be smoked out of tiny little bowls, and those little bowls only hold like maybe 2, maybe 3 hits of Kizami tobacco. And that's enough to get me buzzed to the point where I would be buzzed if I smoked like, let's say, half a cigarette from like that much tobacco kind of thing. So if I smoke an entire bowl's worth of Kizami tobacco out of this corncob pipe right here, I am thinking it's possible I might nearly die from nicotine poisoning. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I am definitely expecting a massive buzz in today's video, that is for sure. The Kizami tobacco that I'm going to be using in today's video is some Koiki Kizami tobacco from Japan, of course, as all Kizami tobacco is. And the corncob pipe I'm going to be using in today's video is a corncob pipe that I've owned for a couple years now. I bought it for, I want to say, like $3, like I want to say a year and a half ago or something like that kind of thing. And it was made by Fujima. This is the original corncob pipe made in China. It's a really cheap corncob pipe. It really ain't worth nothing or anything like that kind of thing. But hey, it's all reliable, you know what I'm saying? It's all reliable. It's worked for me for the last couple years or so, so I'm looking forward to using it in today's video as well. That is for sure. But is there anything else I wanted to say? I'm definitely expecting to get a massive buzz. I'm also expecting this to be really rough. And if I had to guess, I'm probably thinking I'm going to get an okay taste from this. And I'm thinking it's probably going to burn really, really, really fast. Even though I am quite literally planning on filling it all the way up, almost to the brim, I am still thinking that it's going to burn very, very, very quickly, as Kizami tobacco burns pretty fast. Although I could very well be wrong, especially with the amount of Kizami tobacco that I'm going to be putting in this bowl right here, that is for sure. I do think, though, without further ado, let's go ahead and get the Kizami tobacco all out of its box right here. And let's go ahead and get the paper bag where it's in, all out of the secondary box. And now let's go ahead and open up the paper bag. There's multiple levels to this packaging, you know what I'm saying? And now let's go ahead and get that all opened up. And then now what I'm going to do is I am going to put my corncob pipe. I know you guys can't see me putting everything. I could try to show y'all. Let's see if I can just grab a bunch and just try to shove it in there kind of thing. Just put that on my leg and then just put all of that in there kind of thing, just like that kind of thing. It is very, very, very thin kind of thing. It's very, very, very finely cut, and I'm getting ash all over my fingers and everything like that kind of thing. That is perfectly fine though. But it's super, super, super finely cut, almost like a human hair. And that is actually how finely cut, and I'm wasting a bunch, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. But that is how finely cut it is actually supposed to be. It is supposed to be insanely finely cut. And honestly, I'm getting it all over me, and it sticks to me like dog hair. It really is absolutely nuts. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It really is absolutely nuts. But I am just filling up this bowl. It's not quite full yet, but it is getting there. I'm gonna try not to compact it to the point where I can't get any draw. Let me just test the draw real quick. I'm still getting a draw coming through. So I think I'm all still good. I think I'm still all good. So let's go ahead and grab a little bit more and just continue shoving it in there, you know what I'm saying? Just like that. It does tend to break really easily and go everywhere. Traditionally, in Japan, like rolling trays would have been used and everything like that kind of thing. And I totally see why. I totally see why, because this stuff goes everywhere. And I did not remember to bring a rolling tray with me today. Well, I've got one in my car, but I didn't take it out of my car. And it's too late now because I'm already recording. My car's parked all the way over there. Let's grab just a little bit more, though, I think. Just like that. This is definitely a good way to smoke Kizami tobacco just completely wrong. This is not how you're supposed to smoke Kizami tobacco. This is, like, no joke, probably like, if I had to guess, a solid like 5 or 6 times the amount of Kizami tobacco you probably normally put in a Kisuru pipe, which is how you're supposed to traditionally smoke this stuff. And this is still not full yet, because this tobacco just compacts so well because it's so finely cut. There's still some airflow, so I think I'm still all good. Let's just go ahead and grab, I think, one more big just ball of it. And I think I'm just gonna have it filled up to about right there. I'm thinking about right there. There we go. I know that's not quite a full bowl, but I'm thinking any more than that, and I'm gonna have some issues. So I think I'm going to stick with that. And hey, if I want more later, I can always fill up the bowl again. I'm going to go ahead and put my Kizami tobacco back in this box right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and put it back in this box right here and back in the first layer of packaging if I can, because real quick, I want to grab myself a little bit of a screenshot before I go ahead and get this all lit up. There we go. Hopefully that screenshot was somewhat good, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully that screenshot was somewhat good. And I do think without further ado, let's go ahead and get this corncob pipe bowl worth full. I'm getting my words all jumbled up. Let's go ahead and get the corncob pipe that I shoved the entire bowl full of Kizami tobacco all lit up. And let's go ahead and see if I actually nearly almost completely die from nicotine poisoning. And without further ado, let's go ahead and give it a go. I am honestly a little bit nervous. I already know this is going to kick my ass. I've only had one cigarette today. It's going to kick my ass. But I'm looking forward to the buzz because I know it's going to be absolutely insane. I ain't going to lie, y'all. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get this lit up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? I did burn myself a little bit, but that's okay. And yes, I am going to be inhaling this. Kizami tobacco is meant to be inhaled. Right off the bat, it's not as harsh as I was thinking. I think because there's so much Kizami tobacco to work my way through. But it's really not all that harsh, and it tastes really, really, really good out of a corncob pipe, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Yeah, no, really good. I'm getting like sort of a really nice, mildly sweet Virginia tobacco taste. Almost, I'd have to say nutty, or like raisiny, or some sort of like grassy Virginia tobacco taste. Really good. It's the taste I've experienced previously from this tobacco right here, the Koiki tobacco. And it's a great taste. I really, really, really do like the taste of this tobacco. And it is coming through very, very, very well through this corncob pipe right here. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. I'm glad it's coming through. I was afraid it wasn't going to taste very good. I don't think I stated that, but I was a little bit scared it wasn't going to taste very good. But it certainly is tasting pretty good if I do say so myself. But man, let me tell y'all what. I think I'm going to have to get this relit if I want any more. But yeah, I'm already feeling really buzzed. I'm already feeling really buzzed. I've taken a couple hits. None of them were particularly large or anything like that kind of thing. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty buzzed if I do say so myself. I'm going to take a sip of water real quick. It was a little bit rough, but not super rough. I'm just feeling like I need a little bit of water because my throat's getting a little bit dry. Don't want no cotton mouth or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? But without further ado, let's go ahead and get this lit up once again. I probably should tamp this down in all honesty, but I'll do that once it burns out again if it does. Really good. I think the next hit, I'm going to try to hold in for a minute to really get a big buzz. Ooh. Yeah, I'm feeling really good right now. I feel like I just smoked an entire cigarette, like really quickly too. Yeah. This stuff has me really buzzed. This is a really good buzz. Yeah. I'm just gonna set that down for a minute. Yeah, I just feel like I smoked an entire cigarette like really damn fast, like a full flavored, like something like a Marlboro Red or something like that kind of thing. I feel like I just smoked a Marlboro Red like really quickly kind of thing. That's how I'm feeling right now. And I feel like I just smoked my first cigarette of the day. That's how buzzed I'm feeling right now. Man, no complaints on my behalf. This overall so far is a really good experience. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to almost die from nicotine poisoning, but let me tell y'all what, I am really damn buzzed right now. I'm feeling good right now, y'all. Excuse me, man. Really good experience though, I ain't gonna lie. This is definitely an experience I would not mind having again, and there's a bug on my phone. Just try to smush that. Got that bug, killed that bug. It's still sitting on my phone. Let's just wipe that off real quick. There we go. Wipe that bug onto the ground. It's still on my hand. Wipe that on my pants then. But where was I? I'm a little bit buzzed. I'm getting my words all jumbled up. No, I'm feeling really buzzed. I'm feeling really buzzed right now. I'm feeling really good right now. The taste coming through is really, really, really good. I'm getting that same sort of taste that I would have gotten if I smoked the Kizami tobacco out of a Kisuru pipe, which is the traditional way you're supposed to smoke Kizami tobacco. But no, really good taste. It stays burning for a good amount of time kind of thing. I can get a 2-3 hits kind of thing, and it just keeps burning kind of thing. Really nice if I do say so myself. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. The taste is really good, as said, and it is rough. It is rough, of course. I'm smoking it through a pipe, but it's not like it's not like super rough by any means kind of thing. It's not certainly the roughest experience I've ever had. It is definitely rougher than not, but I think the amount of Kizami tobacco I put in the pipe is definitely helping with the lack of roughness. That is for sure. It's definitely helping to moderate the roughness, just simply because there's more area for the smoke to come through, and so I'm not getting as dense of a hit kind of thing. I think that might be why I'm not experiencing too rough of an experience, I will admit. I think that might be why. Yeah, it's just got more to filter through kind of thing. Really, really, really good if I do say so myself, though. I need a little bit of a tamper, though. Is there a branch around me? There is a branch around me. This is a little bit thin to tamp with, though. Is there a thicker one? There is a thicker one right here. So let's just grab this branch right here, and let's just go and just tamp that down just a little bit kind of thing. I really should get an actual proper pipe tamper, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. And it is actually, oh wow, this tobacco is actually still burning as well. Did not realize that. Well, hopefully I didn't waste the rest of the bulk, and I can definitely still feel the heat from the Kizami tobacco, so it's definitely still burning. But I'm not getting any smoke or anything like that kind of thing. Not getting any smoke or anything like that. So it's not burning to the point where I can actually take a hit. But the wind is picking up, and I think after the wind dies down a little bit, I think I'm going to go and take another hit, in all honesty. Because the buzz is fading away a little bit. I'm wanting a little bit more of a buzz. Overall, though, this has been a fantastic experience so far. Definitely an experience I would have again. I ain't going to lie, y'all. Not getting any pull through yet, but I'm starting to expect it. And yeah, just taking those last two, just taking those 2 hits I just took, that buzz is already coming back. And yeah, that last hit was a little bit rougher. And looking inside the pipe, it's getting all gray, it's getting all ashy and everything like that kind of thing. It was black, so it was burnt, but I think I might have smoked the rest of what I had in this corncob pipe right here with those last couple hits. Let's go and try again now. A little bit more, but I think I'm gonna get it relit in just a moment. But those last couple hits definitely got me a little bit buzzed. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even take a ton of hits, and it already got me pretty buzzed. So yeah, certainly no complaints on my behalf, that is for sure. No, this is a great experience. Definitely an experience that I would have again. And honestly, this might just be how I smoke the rest of my Kizami tobacco. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I know it's not the way you're really supposed to smoke Kizami tobacco, but I love my Kisuru pipe. I spent like 15 bucks on my Kisuru pipe kind of thing. I really like it, but it's just not a big enough bowl kind of thing for how much I want kind of thing. I don't want to empty it out, put more in, empty it out, put more in, empty it out, put more in kind of thing. I know that's how you're supposed to smoke it kind of thing, but honestly, just being able to smoke Kizami tobacco out of a corncob pipe is just a little bit more to my preference. I'm still getting that same taste I would get through a Kisuru pipe, and I'm still inhaling it and everything like that kind of thing. I'm still getting that good experience, but I'm able to have more Kizami tobacco in the actual bowl itself. And it allows me to enjoy a little bit of a longer smoke kind of thing. I'd have to say the smoke I've had right now is probably comparable in length to a cigarette, if not a little bit longer kind of thing, just because I've been taking my time. But no, this honestly might be how I smoke the rest of my Kizami tobacco, because I've got a decent amount of Kizami tobacco left, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. So I think this might be how I'm smoking the rest of my Kizami tobacco, because honestly, fantastic experience. I would 100% do this again, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I do think, without further ado though, since the wind is not going super hard right now, I think I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get another hit. The corncob pipe is very, 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 very warm right now, so I'm thinking that it's still burning, but and And I'm getting a little bit of smoke kind of thing. It is definitely still burning a little bit, but it's just not burning enough for me to really get a full hit. So I'm going to go and try to light this up once again, you know what I'm saying? Well, I think that might be it. I think that might be it in all honesty. I'm going to take a sip of water real quick because that was really rough if I do say so myself. But no, overall, this has been a fantastic experience. I'm going to go ahead and get all of my Kizami tobacco out of my pipe. Go and get it all out just like that kind of thing. And it is, oh, wow. I actually still had a lot of it left. Oh, wow. Oh, damn, I didn't even realize. I still had, like, a ton of it left. Oh, man, I did not smoke anywhere near. No, I still had a ton of it left. Just, wow. Well, I got... Now I feel like I'm wasting stuff. Now I feel like I'm wasting stuff, but there's nothing I can do about it now. I literally just stubbed it on the ground and everything. Like, there's nothing I can do about it now. But, there was still Kizami tobacco left. I was so sure there was nothing left at all, but no. There was still some left. There was just more in the bottom of it. I should have tamped it down again. What am I doing? I am still very much a pipe newbie, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to pipes, but I don't think I'm gonna get another bowl of this all filled up, just simply because I'm feeling pretty good right now, in all honesty. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. I'm feeling pretty buzzed right now. I am feeling genuinely absolutely fantastic. It's like I smoked my first cigarette of the day all over again, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Usually after my first cigarette of the day, I don't get as big of a buzz as I get from that first cigarette of the day, but no, I'm feeling fantastic right now, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. This is definitely not an experience to enjoy on an empty stomach, though, that is for sure. It's a little bit too intense for that, but no, overall, so far, I'm done with this experience. Overall, this experience, excuse me, has been fantastic, I ain't gonna lie. It has really been a fantastic experience, and this honestly might be how I have to smoke the rest of my Kizami tobacco. I have a ton of Kizami tobacco left. I don't want to waste it, and so I think, honestly, I might sit down and have a pipe of Kizami tobacco, honestly, every couple days kind of thing. I think I might, I don't want to say every day, but I think I might have a pipe full of Kizami tobacco every couple days, just to use up the rest of it and everything like that kind of thing, that is for sure. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. This has been a fantastic experience. Got me a really big buzz. Was not as rough as I thought it was going to be. Got no Scooby snacks kind of thing in the back of my throat, burning my throat or anything like that kind of thing. And did I almost die from nicotine poisoning? No. I did not almost literally die from nicotine poisoning, but I got a huge buzz. So certainly no complaints on my behalf, that is for sure. I think that's all I had to say, so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here. I certainly hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. If you guys have enjoyed watching this video, and they're running. If you guys have enjoyed watching this video, of course, please make sure to like and subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. box, and my second channel, all in the description down below. Go check it all out. But, thank you very much for watching, y'all. To the next one, stay safe and peace and have a great one. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying?